Miss anything back here?
No, it looks great.
Well, moose season's getting kind of rough. So they let me move my wrist now, so that's cool. But I still have one hand. Stephanie hurt her knee somehow, or maybe it's an infection. We're not really sure. But she was at the hospital last night, so it's been a while. But I'm bringing it back. It's time for the moose stash. It's not bad luck. It's worked in the past. No, the mustache has worked. It's been a couple years, but I shot that one when I was hunting with the minivan, and then I got the one the year before that. I had the mustache. So I got a bunch of ear hair going on too. Should I leave that? Moose season up here is short. Got 20 days of state season, which is when they're out of the velvet and possibly in the rut. But this year we're cramped with work and injuries, little superstition maybe with the mustache, but it can't hurt. Hey Madison, is this even? Hey Tev, is this even?
It's ugly. That's what it is.
What?
Yeah. I don't know what you wanted me to say, but.
Huh?
No? No kisses?
Well,
So the mustache is done?
It's no time for kissing, it's moose season.
That's right.
Did
Is
I
that
miss
why
it?
you did that?
Miss anything back here?
No, it looks great.
Looking at this beautiful picture right now, it's hard to imagine how bad this was going to go, but it wasn't for lack of effort. We were up in the dark every morning. We called, we glassed, we called more, we glassed more. Rewatching, the footage from this year, it's hard to look back and hate it. I mean, it's a beautiful place, but it was a hard, long hunt.
You saw a black bear?
Black bear?
Yep. It was across Sheep Creek and on the hillside we were watching. But not that we wanted to go after.
Oh.
Yeah.
No moose.
No moose. Nada.
It's a hard hunt. We've been out here 5 days. 5 days, and we had one night, and we haven't heard or seen a moose. We haven't seen any people. So we got the place pretty much to ourselves. We knew it'd be a low volume moose area. It's any bull for us. But getting kind of rough. It's the 15th today, so we've got today included, we got 5 more days, and it usually starts picking up, but there's just not a lot of local moose. So hopefully they start moving. Questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah, what's for breakfast?
What's for breakfast?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And are my toes ever going to be warm again?
I went from praying I'd hear a moose to praying the baby wipes weren't frozen, back to praying I'd hear a moose.
That's great, Dad. That's real great.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. We lost a bolt on our one of our shocks. Come take a look. You can see it up in there. That's where it's supposed to be. It's on that center axle. So that bolt is just gone. I'm not really sure how we're gonna fix it, but we're gonna figure something out. I'll have to rob a bolt from somewhere. Okay, well this might not be the best idea, but this is what we got. We're gonna take that differential bolt out. I'm gonna replace it with this piece of brass, which I think should work just fine. And then I'm gonna tape it up.
Alright, what are we doing here?
We got hose clamps, a brass wedge, or a brass punch, and then I'm electrical taping it so that it can't go anywhere. Tight. Tight as you can get her. Yeah. Hey, don't break it.
Yeah.
I think we got it. I guess time will tell, but I think we got it.
Yeah, I'm angry and I want to leave. I hate this place. See
What?
We were just discussing how nobody here has ever seen a single moose in this area. And how many years have we been here hunting? 4. That's
we
stupid.
just saw somebody
And
Well,
we're still trying.
remains
part of it-
a moose.
Most all of that we were sheep hunting.
Yeah.
As if you weren't looking. You spend more time moose hunting when we sheep hunt. Sheep hunting.
Where are we gonna go? You're just gonna go home?
Yeah, let's do that.
What?
That's kind of pointless.
Yeah. I don't see the moose.
I think we need to get up earlier, stay out later, work harder.
You can do it by yourself.
Hey, Dad. As much as I support staying here, I don't think it's possible to go harder.
It's only been 2 years. We've not got a moose for 2 years.
No, the kids and I haven't been on a successful moose hunt in 3 years.
3? Well, this would be the 3rd year.
No.
No, because the one we got it on the last day while we were packing up camp. That was almost borderline not successful.
We got a moose though.
Kinda.
Me and Hunter shot that moose. And it was
Listen,
a nice
Dad,
moose.
It was a nice moose.
You know what?
It was very
We
good
can, like,
meatball, and it tasted
make a bet here. Like, if we get out of here and we don't have a moose, you have to buy me like a steak dinner, like a ribeye, like steak dinner. But like, if not, I will buy you dinner. Like,
Do
we
I
will
have-
get like a steak.
Do I have to buy it from the IGA?
Yep.
Either
or
the
like at a
IGA or we can go
restaurant?
to a restaurant.
A restaurant?
A restaurant.
You
yeah, with,
can't
like, a
afford
side.
to buy me a steak dinner at a restaurant.
That's how confident she is.
That we're not
I
gonna
could
get
afford
one.
it, but I'm pretty sure.
You know
we're
what?
not
Your
gonna get
your
one.
mental attitudes are bringing me down.
Yep.
Hey,
That's
I
the,
think
like,
I think
point.
there's a chance.
Maybe we discussed this before and we're just trying to break you down.
I think I'm gonna have a beer with my biscuits and gravy and take a nap in preparation for my calling tonight.
We'll start packing.
Don't worry, Dad.
It's gotten so bad, Madison said she would go sheep hunting. All right.
Probably should just go get sheep.
Steak dinner.
All
The
right.
bet's on.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Let's go.
So we push harder and farther, and I find new places where I can glass, but it's still just too many trees. You can't see. They're like dug in here. I know what I need to do. I need to move. There's no moose. I need to go, but I couldn't do it then. Everybody's getting a little down, but theoretically, it ought to be getting better. I know there's no local moose here, but the moose should be cruising around. All the bulls ought to be moving now. We're getting less moon every night. It's not super cold, but it's cold enough. I think we're gonna walk out and do some glassing today and some calling, and I still think we can do it. I'm starting to hate this place. For the 17th, I haven't seen one or heard one. Not that I can hear anything here, but I should at least be able to see one.
How many days have we been out here?
We've been out here since the 10th.
No, the 11th.
No, the 11th.
The 11th?
Today's
Oh,
the
we do. 18th. We've been here 7 days.
We've been here for a week.
Yeah, we have called for 8 days.
We've called for 8.
Morning and night. Alright.
All right, so we've been talking about it. We had a family meeting, and nobody wants to be here. Pretty much is the gist of it. I was kind of on the fence, but like tonight's not hearing or seeing anything, I think put me over.
I think if I had 2 days to hunt, I wouldn't choose this place. And that's basically what we have. Not including tomorrow.
All right, vote. Hunt somewhere else.
Leaving? Yes, please. Okay, there, please. I'll do it half of it, yeah.
You want to stay?
I don't know. It seems like a lot to hurry up and pack in the morning. I don't think we're gonna be done by noon.
You know what? I'd really rather be
I mean,
mad.
well, we're packing up camp here.
Yeah, we're packing up camp. All right. Yeah, you just take care of the milk hunter. It's a nice couch. Oh, we're just gonna thaw out the windshields and then get out of here. So, you'd think with all this country, you'd think there would be one bull moose, or one moose for that matter, but we just can't find it. So, everyone's ready to go. The next place we're going, we're not even going to go home. We're going to drive by home and just go right out to another spot, and it's a state area. So 50 plus inches or wider, or four brow tines. I don't know if our odds are better here or there. I know our odds of hearing and seeing moose are a lot better, but with the antler restrictions, it'll be a little tricky. But I think I'd rather be there than here at this point anyway. Pretty as it is, just not producing. 9 o'clock, and tonight we will be calling probably, 75 miles away from here, but hopefully it's better. So So we ride all the way out. We get on another trail and head out to a new camp. And I get a message from my buddy who had shot one like pretty much right by his woodshed. So that's nice. Of course, he's hunting in any bull tag, but still. We stopped on the way in to help a guy with another 6x6 that was broke down, and it looked like everybody was leaving. So we just ran into like everybody and their brother, because those guys on the Can-Am busted. Well, actually they've been a steering rod. Anyway, the cool thing is that parking lot was like full and it looked terrible, but just talk to those guys. They're all leaving. And then there was some guys leaving on the lower trail and 2 guys leaving when we came in. Basically, all 4 of the places where I thought I might camp are empty, which means like all 4 spots are empty. There's just like hardly anybody out there. I think we're gonna get a moose. I think we're gonna get one. I feel way better about this. And that was it. The end of 2023's moose season. Never saw a bull moose. So the mustache comes off, and that's it. Now, that spot we were hunting, I had one of the best hunts I've ever had in my life. I'll never forget walking up on that big bull that I called in. But the way that I was hunting is what we would call blind calling. So pretty much you get in the thick stuff and you call them out, and it just hasn't worked. 3 years in a row it hasn't worked. So next year I know what we need to do. We need to go high, we need to stay high, we need to hunt with our eyes. And then if they're not answering calls, it won't matter, because we'll find them. We'll be able to see them. I've been real lucky. I've been on a lot of great moose hunts with friends and then with my family. And we lost this year. We lost pretty bad, but it doesn't mean we have to like it. We'll be back. Next year, we're going to do things a little different. Coming up next, we'll be hunting caribou. And when we get done with that, we're going to head to Michigan. We got some bow hunting, a little crossbow action, pretty cool. And this will be Madison's first big game hunt as a hunter, so stick around.